So you're popping in later?
No, it's a fostering assessment. She wanted to, but I managed to convince her not to cancel it.
What nice for her to offer, eh?
Oh, ridiculous, more like. It's a really important day for her.
Well, it's important, and it's important.
Well, I couldn't risk her losing a court hearing just to sit here and have small talk with me. Besides, there'll be plenty of time for that once they whip Oliver's tubes out and he can come home.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Oi. No crossing fingers. That's not necessary. Oliver's coming home. Soon.
Time's Nick pitching up?
This afternoon he's got a few things to tie up at the factory. Said he'd bring me a change of clothes and some toiletries.
I might ask Trace to do the same.
We would have been halfway down the M5 by now.
Well, we can rearrange, can't we?
Yeah, as soon as he's better, we'll sort it.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't looking forward to the journey anyway. I hate driving.
So why run a taxi firm, then?
Well, you know, it's a living. Well, it was. And I preferred the bits in between, really. You know, sat in the car with the heating on or the window down with a pasty, watching the world go by. I can tell you stories that make your hair curl. Dropped me pasty a few times.
Hello, all right?
Yeah, holding up. So what's the plan?
Well, as there's been no obvious deterioration in Oliver's condition, we're going to reduce the sedation. If he remains stable, we'll then try to extubate him.
I knew it. I knew it. I said he was going to be all right. Wait till I tell Nick.
I wonder when things will change.
They said it takes time for the sedation to wear off.
When he was a baby, starve him overnight. He used to dread him waking up. That was all I want.
I always thought he was a good little sleeper.
For you, maybe, not for me. Even when he used to sing Old MacDonald.
Yeah, well, it's a bit lively for bedtime, innit? You should have done something soothing, like Twinkle, Twinkle.
Well, Old MacDonald was his favourite.
Not at bedtime, it wasn't. This was his favourite. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Come on, Steve.
Doing it again.
Oh, come on. I don't honestly care about what anyone thinks about anything anymore.
I suppose if you put it that way.
Right, well, come on then. You need to rehearse. You need to do your best for Oliver. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my...
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
That's okay. So how did it go?
We've had to up Oliver's sedation again.
I don't understand.
I'm afraid while we were preparing to extubate, he began seizing again.
I see. So when do we try again?
It's clear, without sedation, Oliver would be suffering constant, massive seizures.
Well, there's nothing you can do to stop them.
We've tried every combination of drugs we can. The seizures are beyond our control.
So we just have to wait for the seizures to stop naturally?
That won't happen. Consequently, we can't bring Oliver out of sedation.
But if you don't bring him round, then you can't remove the tubes. You said, and he won't be able to breathe on his own.
I'm afraid not. Life support's the only thing keeping your son alive. I know this must be a terrible shock, but it can be difficult to predict the rate of progress for this particular type of mitochondrial disease. Some patients deteriorate more quickly than others.
Where are you going?
Oliver's on his phone.
I don't believe it. It all happened so fast.
Yeah, well, it's not over yet. Not by a long chalk. Alice might have chucked the towel in, but not me.
Maybe she's run out of options.
There's always options. She just can't be bothered to find him. All she's concerned about is freeing up her bed.
Okay, look, maybe this isn't the best place to discuss this.
All right, so shall we go in there then and condemn him to his death where he can hear every word we say?
No, but the doctor reckoned not
She
to.
thinks he's as good as dead. Well, I know my son and I know he's in there. We were packing for Cornwall a few days ago. He's beaten the odds before and he'll beat him again.
Look, maybe it might be best to approach this in a less confrontational manner.
Less confrontational? Oh, well, excuse me for being confrontational while they try and kill my son.
Yeah.
I need some air. Have you not heard of his second opinion?
You've had a second opinion from Dr. Howard's colleagues.
Well, then I'll get a third and a fourth and a fifth and 1,000 until they can find somebody who's going to fix my son.
The science is going to be the same wherever you go. The doctor's here.
The doctors have written him off because he's not their flesh and blood, is he? They haven't got that bond, because if they had, then they would do everything in their power to find a way to help him. They'd find a way.
I understand how you feel.
So why are we arguing then?
Because we've searched every corner of the internet for answers. And there is no miracle cure. You know, God knows I wish there was.
Well, not yet, maybe. But we have to keep him alive until he can be helped. So it means we search harder. We go wherever we need to go. We spend whatever we need to spend. Because I'm not giving up on him, Nick. I'll never give up on my son, never.